Let us see one example related to the refraction. Just we have seen what do you mean by the refraction, absolute refractive index and the relative refractive index. There are the many examples, many phenomena of refraction in our daily life. That may be the rainbow, that may be our binoculars, telescope, microscope, our eyes. Okay? Good example is if the fish is in water tank, it looks bigger and closer to us. Why this is so? This is because before the light is enter our eyes, it get refracted from water to air medium due to the change in medium. Same phenomena is observed in the case of an aquarium. In an aquarium, fish in it looks bigger. The reason is same. Okay? Again, the reason is same for the why an object in the glass bowl appears bigger. Okay? Therefore, it is very interesting phenomena of refractions. Okay. Now, we have defined what do you mean by the relative refractive index and absolute refractive index. Now, refractive index is defined in this way also. N is equal to the N for refractive index, it is equal to the real depth upon apparent depth. Apparent depth. Okay, real depth for R, okay, and for apparent depth it is A. R for real depth and A for apparent depth. What is then real depth? It is the actual distance of the object beneath the surface. Real depth means it is the actual distance of the object. What is the apparent depth? Apparent depth is the distance of the object in the denser medium when you seen from the rare medium. रेअर मीडियममधनं आपण जर डेन्सर मीडियममधली एखादी ऑब्जेक्ट पाहिली तर जे काही डिस्टन्स आपल्याला दिसतंय दॅट डिस्टन्स इज द ॲपरंट डेप्थ. इट इज नॉट द रिअल डेप्थ. ओके, therefore this is the definition of real depth and apparent depth. And real depth and apparent depth वर this problem is depend. Okay, see this. A crane flying 6 meters above a still clear water lake sees a fish under water. Crane हा birds आहे एक, okay, की जो 6 meter above the still clear water lake म्हटलेला आहे. Still म्हणजे स्तब्ध, not movable, not making any sound. Okay, sees a fish under water. तर क्रेननी काय पाहिलेलं आहे तर लेक मधला फिश पाहिलेला आहे. किती डिस्टन्स वर आहे? क्रेन 6 meter एवढा आहे. For the crane, the fish appears to be 6 centimeter below the water surface. For the crane, the fish appears to be 6 centimeter below the water surface. What is that distance? 6 centimeter is the apparent depth for the crane. Okay. How much deep should the crane immerse its beak to pick that fish? How much deep should the crane immerse its beak to pick that fish? म्हणजे किती डिस्टन्स पर्यंत त्यांनी त्याची बीक नेली पाहिजे की जेणेकरून तो फिश काय होईल त्याला पकडता येईल. म्हणजे वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट द रिअल डेप्थ इन दॅट केस. ओके, नाउ फॉर द फिश हाऊ मच अबाव द वॉटर सरफेस डज द क्रेन अपियर? फॉर द फिश हाऊ मच अबाव द वॉटर सरफेस डज द क्रेन अपियर? ओके, आता 6 meter फॉर द फिश ते काय झालेलं आहे? इट इज द रिअल डेप्थ आणि वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट द ॲपरंट डेप्थ फॉर द फिश. ओके, हे दोन पॉइंट्स इथं महत्वाचे आहे. फॉर द क्रेन A is the 6 centimeter. We have to find out the R, means real depth, and for fish R is 6 meter and we have to calculate the apparent depth. Therefore, it is the water with respect to air, okay, for the crane, and for the fish it is the air with respect to the water. हा फरक आपण लक्षात घ्यायचा आहे. ओके, लेट अस कॅल्क्युलेट इट. एन फर्स्ट केस साठी फाइंड आउट करूया. फॉर क्रेन साठी एन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू वॉटर with respect to the air. Therefore, yes, Ri of water is given. This is the Ri of water with respect to air. It is the 4/3. Therefore, put this value 4/3. R, we have to find the value of R here, and A is 6. Therefore, what is the value of R? Yes, this implies that R is equal to the 4/3 into 6. Therefore, it is 8 centimeter. Because 6 centimeter हे कशात आहे? सेंटीमीटर मध्ये आहे. आणि therefore, we get R is the real depth for the crane and which is equal to the 8 centimeter. Okay. Now, second case मध्ये we have to find out the apparent depth for the fish. Okay, therefore formula is refractive index of air with respect to water is equal to the R upon A. Okay, this is the refractive index of water with respect to air is 4/3 and refractive index of air with respect to water is 3/4 is equal to the R is here 6 meter upon A. Okay, therefore we get here A is equal to the 8 meter because here R is in meter and therefore A is in meter. Therefore here apparent depth for the fish is equal to 8 meter and real depth for the crane is 8 centimeter. Okay, this problem is solved in our books also. Okay, now next point, total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. One of the familiar phenomena related to the light. Okay, see this. Let us see the light rays traveling from denser to rare medium. Therefore, this is the denser medium. Having refractive index is N1. N1 is equal to, you say, N. It is rare medium. Here I am writing rare medium. Refractive index is N2. For air, refractive index is equal to 1. For air, we consider refractive index. Air साठी refractive index ही काय असते तर 1 असते आणि denser medium साठी refractive index आपण किती consider केलेली आहे N consider केलेली. Let us see this. This is the incident ray. Light is incident at this point. Then when the light travel from denser medium to the rare medium, it bends away from the normal, therefore light rays bends. Okay, say this is I1 incident rays and this is the R1, light rays is refracted. Okay, now if this angle of incident increases, see this angle of incident increases, again the light rays is refracted and it is bends away from the normal. See this in this way. Say this is I2, this is R2. Means as the angle of incident in the denser medium increases, angle of refraction in the rare medium also increases. Okay, no doubt. Now again, if the angle of incident increases, then the angle of refraction becomes 90 degree. See this. This is 90 degree. Therefore, we say this R3 is equal to the 90 degree. Means this ray, light ray is refracted along the surface and that phenomena is called as a grazing phenomena. Grazing phenomena. Surface ला light rays काय करतोय? Graze करतो आहोत. Okay? When the angle of incident is I3 is equal to, you say, IC. At a particular angle of incident in the denser medium, the angle of refraction is 90 degree. Okay? And that angle is called as critical angle. Critical angle. That angle is called as a critical angle. Okay. Now, what happened above when the angle of incident increases? म्हणजे आयसीच्या पुढे जाऊन जर आपण angle of incident increase केला तर काय होणार आहे? See this. That situation is shown here. This is the normal. Okay. This is the normal and angle of incident is increases. Okay, this is the rare medium, again this is the denser medium, this is the IC is I4 किंवा I is greater than, आपण काय म्हणूया, IC म्हणूया. IC पेक्षा हा अँगल काय आहे? ग्रेटर आहे, हे लक्षात घ्या. ओके, आणखी आपल्याला या पद्धतीने हा दाखवता येईल. This is the, see this. Yeah, okay. As the I is greater than IC, then what happen? There will be no refraction. Total light is reflected in the same medium. That phenomena is called as a total internal reflection. Means when the angle of incident increases above the critical angle, there will be no refraction. There will be the reflection. Total light is reflected in the same medium is called as total internal reflection. Why it is called as a total? Total means whole light is reflected. जो लाईट तुम्ही इथं 100% जो काही इन्सिडेंट केला असेल तोच इथं टोटल लाईट काय होणार, इथं रिफ्लेक्ट होणार आहे. देयर विल बी नो ॲब्सॉर्प्शन, देयर विल बी नो ट्रान्समिशन. मिरर जो असतो तुम्हाला माहिती आहे की मिररवर लाईट रेज इन्सिडेंट झाल्यानंतर काय होतं ते त्याच मीडियम मध्ये परत काय होतं ते रिफ्लेक्ट होतात, ते बेंडिंग बॅक इन द सेम मीडियम. ओके, तिथं तरी मिरर काय करतोय 3-4% लाईट रेज ॲब्सॉर्ब करेल, फक्त 97% लाईट काय करेल, रिफ्लेक्ट करेल. परंतु इथे तसं होत नाही. 100% लाईट जो इन्सिडेंट होणार आहे तोच 100% लाईट तुम्हाला तिथं काय मिळणार आहे, रिफ्लेक्टेड मिळणार आहे. ही महत्वाची प्रॉपर्टी आहे टोटल इंटरनल रिफ्लेक्शनची. आणि इंटरनल म्हणजे काय, विद इन द सेम मीडियम. डेन्सर मीडियम मध्येच इन्सिडेंट रेज आहे अँड also the reflected rays in the same medium. And reflections means you know, bending back in the same medium. Therefore, that phenomena is called as a total internal reflection. Okay, see this again. When the angle of incident, इथं first situation आपण दाखवलेली आहे. Incident increases in the denser medium, angle of refraction increases in the rare medium. Okay, again same situation is here. Okay, now if the angle of incident increases further, then what happen? The angle of refraction becomes the 90 degree. That particular angle is called as a critical angle. The angle of incident in the denser medium for which the angle of refraction is 90 degree in a rare medium is called as a critical angle denoted by IC. Then above IC, what happened? If the IC is increases above the IC, then the light is not refracted, it is reflected in the same medium, and that is called as a total internal reflection. Okay, I can interesting phenomena. Okay, therefore this phenomena is used in different applications. Okay, one of the most important applications is the optical fiber. It is again very interesting. Next one is the mirage. Okay, मृगजल त्याला म्हणतात आपण, which is observed in the desert area. Next one is the nothing but a brilliance of diamonds. The cutting of diamonds are in such a way that the incident rays suffers a multiple reflection, and therefore that diamonds looks like a शायनिंग. ओके, डायमंड हा आपल्याला एवढा शायनिंग का दिसतो आहोत की त्याचे कटच असे केलेले असतात की जेणेकरून बरोबर इट ऑब्झर्व द फेनॉमेना ऑफ टोटल इंटरनल रिफ्लेक्शन्स. त्याच मीडियम मध्ये तो काय होतोय, परत रिफ्लेक्ट होतोय, आणि त्याच मीडियम मध्ये रिफ्लेक्ट झाल्यानंतर काय होणार आहे, ब्रिलियन्स ऑफ डायमंड्स तुम्हाला हा दिसणार आहे. ओके, हा पण एक गुड एक्झाम्पल्स त्याचं आहे. पेरिस्कोप सुद्धा एक्झाम्पल आपल्याला टोटल इंटरनल रिफ्लेक्शनचं हे म्हणावं लागेल. ओके, लेट अस सी व्हॉट इज द critical angle and its derivative. Okay, then critical angle. I see how it is define critical angle. The angle of incident in the denser medium for which the angle of refraction in the rare medium is 90 degree is called as a IC. Let us find out its expression. Okay, for Snell's law, what is the Snell's law? N is equal to the sine of I upon sine of R. Okay, then this refractive index N is equal to the N2 upon N1 is equal to the sine of IC upon sine of 90. Okay, because when I is equal to the IC, R is equal to the 90 degree. Just we have seen the critical angle ची conditions आहे. Therefore, N is equal to the okay, N2 ची व्हॅल्यू पुट अप करा. N2 ची व्हॅल्यू काय आहे, N. जस्ट आपण इथं म्हटलेले N1 इज इक्वल टू द N आहे आणि N2 इज इक्वल टू 1 आहे. therefore 1 upon N is equal to the sine of IC. Sine 90 is 1. Okay, therefore N is equal to the 1 upon sine of IC. Okay, therefore IC is equal to the, what is the IC? Sine IC is equal to the 1 upon N. Therefore N is equal to the 1 upon sine IC. Therefore IC is equal to the, yes, it is equal to the sine inverse of 1 upon N. Sine inverse of 1 upon N. Okay. If you calculate this critical angle for water, water साठी N ची व्हॅल्यू काय आहे, N is equal to the 4/3. and therefore you calculate this, then IC becomes sin inverse of 1 by n. 1 by n, n ची value put up करा 4 by 3. Therefore IC is equal to the, you get this value, IC is equal to the 42 degree. Okay, for water. And for glass, this value is, sorry, water sati, this value is 49 degree. Approximately it is equal to the 49 degree. And for glass, n is equal to the 1.5. Then IC is equal to the 42 degree. See this. Let us see. For water, n is equal to 4 by 3. n ची value नेहमी constant असते, refractive index of that medium. Then IC is equal to the 49 degree. And for glass, आता 4 by 3 म्हणजेच किती झालं हे 1.33. Then IC is equal to the 49 degree. And for glass, n is equal to the 1.5 असते, ही value constant असते. Then IC is equal to the 42 degree. Means जर मीडियमची रिफ्रॅक्टिव्ह इंडेक्स ही जर जादा असेल तर इट्स क्रिटिकल अँगल इज स्मॉल. इफ द मीडियम हॅज ए लार्ज रिफ्रॅक्टिव्ह इंडेक्स देन इट्स क्रिटिकल अँगल इज स्मॉल, आणि इफ द मीडियम हॅज ए स्मॉल रिफ्रॅक्टिव्ह इंडेक्स देन इट्स क्रिटिकल अँगल इज लार्ज. हे आपण या एक्झाम्पलवरनं सांगू शकतो. ओके, लेट अस स्टॉप हिअर.